Today we're talking about manual tamping versus automatic tampers and why it might be time for you to upgrade. So throughout the coffee making process, the big thing that we're trying to do is be consistent in everything we do, whether it's on the coffee machine, with our grind, with all the tools that we use. Being consistent is really important to making sure that you can make adjustments to the different areas to improve your coffee. Tamping is one of the areas that you need to focus on being consistent so that it doesn't become a variable in your coffee making process. Now, one of the big things that we focus on is pressure. Now, obviously with a hand tamp, we are fully relying on you to maintain a consistent amount of pressure. And in cafes, I see it all the time, anyone that's using a hand tamp that does have multiple staff using the coffee machine, they will actually affect their end coffee result because someone will be tamping heavier than someone else. So that would have to be a challenge when it comes to hand tamping, is not being able to maintain that consistency. Obviously, once you go to a puck press or something like the Cineart tamper or an automatic tamper, you can set the pressure that they are tamping at. And for us, that's recommended about 14 kilos of pressure, which is obviously something that you can't manage by hand. The other thing is evenness. Now, when you do tamp, you will obviously want to be making sure that your tamp is nice and flush in that basket so that you don't get any angle on your tamp. If you are getting an angle on your tamp, when that water hits it and the pressure is applied to the puck, the water will always find the least path of resistance and it will go to the lowest point of that. Now, again, something that's easy to do is create a ramp and not press down on that manual tamp evenly and get a good flat top on your puck. And an automatic tamper will do just that for you. So the other thing is just repeatability and just pressure on yourself. Once you start doing some serious volume in a cafe, even if it's just a few kilos a week, if you want to relieve your staff, if you want to relieve yourself, definitely taking the pressure off your wrists and your hands. Your technique is a big part of that. But once you go to an automatic tamper, you relieve all of the pressure off your body and you're just fully relying on these. Now, I will say it is always good if you do move to your automatic tamper, always hang on to this guy because they are technology and they do break. They're pretty reliable, but if you start pumping out some serious kilos in your cafe, they can have faults, they can stop working, they can get blocked, and you might need to pull out the trusty old hand tamp just in case. So hang on to that guy. But what we're trying to do is maintain consistency. Now, there is a few different automatic tampers out there in the market. There are plenty of them. Obviously, the puck press kind of pioneered that space. They sit around the $2,000 Australian mark, and there is a couple of different ones in the range, different sizes, different price points. There's some new ones in the market like the Cineart tamper that we sell on our site. They're about $1,000 Australian. So there are some competitors that we're very happy with. They have a different look and feel, but they do produce a good tamp result. And that is what we're trying to do. We want that consistency from cup to cup every day. And it's just one variable in the coffee making process that you can remove so that you can then focus on another area that's going to help improve your coffee. And that's it. I would say that it's time to upgrade. If you're doing a couple of kilos a week, even if you've got a great setup at home and you want to just eliminate that variable pressure in your home, sure, upgrade. But it's definitely in every cafe. I highly recommend getting yourself an auto tamper and making that upgrade straight away. Guys, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If you need to get in touch with us, our details are on our website, artisti.com.au, and we can help you out in your cafe. Comments below, hit the like button, bell icon, and be sure to subscribe because there's heaps of videos that we're producing to help you improve your coffee. Thanks for watching. See you next time.